guys, I've had a lot of people talk about their heel loop and their swing and angle and all this stuff that's confusing to me. I don't get all that. So I'm gonna try to do a little short video. I'm gonna start doing these videos too here regularly about horses or training tips, or just something just to try to get more guys to the page or whatever. But I'm gonna make it real simple right here. Brand new rope, just got it out of the bands, threw a couple loops with it, and I'm gonna go through what I normally do when I want to work on my heeling. Alright, so I got my swing, and I'm not worried about no angle, nothing. I'm swinging through the legs, through the legs, through the legs, through the legs, through the legs. Every time, through the legs. So all I have to do is step, extend, hold on to my loop, and it goes to the legs. So to me, in my opinion, if you're worried about the angle and you know where to let go at and all that mess, it's just too much stuff to think about. So I've got my loop in my hand and I'm swinging through the legs, and I guess if I could tell you anything, I'm aiming right above the hocks. Right above the hocks. And when I step and deliver, I swing the delivery through. So, and if you're having trouble with this and you're getting the loop, when you swing it through and you're dropping it too soon and your loop looks like that, well, that's plain and simple. I let go of it, and as soon as I let go of it, it hits the dirt and stops. So if you're having that trouble, I would recommend getting the loop in your hands, swinging your loop through the feet at the right angle, delivering your loop and holding on to it. So, swinging your loop at the right angle, delivering your loop and holding on to it. I mean, that's plain and simple. That's how I do it. And that'll kind of take away all the 10 feet and 42 degrees and whatever people have been saying over the years. That makes it real simple. Take your loop, swing through the feet, 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 step and deliver, hold on to your loop, and it's simple. Guys, I'm talking about swinging through the feet, and what I'm saying is, to make it simple, basically I want my plane to come through the feet, basically. Like, I'm not telling you to swing this way with a lazy arm, kind of like this deal through the feet, and not too much this way through the feet. I'm basically saying, when you turn your rope over and it comes in front of your face, the momentum's coming through the feet. So all I've got to do, when it's coming through the feet, all I've got to do is extend, and you see how when it hits the legs and I open my hand, it hits the dirt also, it will stop and the tip will come through. So that's what I mean by when I say swing through the feet. Okay, guys, a lot of times people say, okay, well, we got our swing going through the feet. You know, that's common sense. It's got to go through the feet. But then they say, well, do I swing over the back? Because on the horse I do. Or do I swing down here? Because some of the videos I say that. Where do I swing? Well, here's the main deal. If I'm on my horse, I'm going to swing over my horse's ears. Because that's the lowest part that I can get to. There's no way for me to swing through his head. That's unrealistic. You're never going to be able to do that. You swing over his ears. So if I'm on the ground here, I'm 5'6", 5'7", by the way. I'm going to swing differently than somebody that's taller than me. So I'm going to swing right where my horse's head would be. And we all know, you've roped enough to know where the horse's head would be. So for me, when I'm swinging, like I said, I'm 5'6", 5'7", somewhere in there. I'm swinging, you know, a distance back to where all I've got to do when I'm swinging my loop, step forward and deliver, okay? Because if I swing the correct angle, like I'm on my horse, it's going to hit the dummy if I get too close. That's why we step forward and deliver. But what I'm saying is, when I'm swinging the right angle, it's about right through here, right at the top of this bar on the hocks. So for somebody to say you have to swing here, you have to swing, everybody's tall. Like I could swing at the feet. I'm swinging down at the feet. I could throw to the, see? It still works, you know. Or you could swing over the back. See, now it's over the back, and it would still work. But I have to lower my hand or raise my hand. So I basically want to make it to where if I'm on the ground roping loops, number one, I'm not roping good right now, and I want to sharpen my deal up. If I'm roping the dummy, I'm here to sharpen it up. So I want to make it as realistic as I can. So why not swing like I'm on my horse, to where all I've got to do, take a step forward, extend my arm, and there's my loop. Simple, easy. One more thing about this little deal, and this is going to be the end of it. You got your swing, you got where to swing, the angle, it's through the feet. Another thing is, when you deliver, don't get into a habit of just step back and admire your work. When you deliver the loop, you need to deliver the loop and stay in it like he's not moving. Okay? So I'm swinging my rope in the right spot. I'm going to deliver my loop, and I'm going to stay here. And then I'm going to roll and get up. I feel like that's really important that a lot of people don't do that enough. You really have to finish your delivery to get a good consistent follow through. Like the minute you start swinging your loop in the right spot, your loop's going there, you're just shortchanging your delivery. I believe slow, smooth, doing everything the right way is a lot better than trying to rush it, because we all know when we get on our horses, it's going to go fast enough. So we need to make sure our muscle memory is through the feet, right in the same area, deliver, and stay. One more final thing here to wrap it up. When you guys are roping this dummy, you need to realize your left hand is important too. It's not all the ways what your right hand does or your swing. Your left hand 9 times out of 10 is what affects your loop more than anything. On a horse, on the dummy, whatever. I'm going to rope this without giving my left hand forward, and you'll see. So I'm standing here, I'm swinging my loop, I'm going to step forward, but my left hand, see how the loop bounced and moved? It didn't get, my left hand never moved. This time, I'm going to finish my delivery with my left hand. My horse is supposed to cue off my swing and my stop and off my seat. You know, I'm not pulling my horse into the ground. I'm riding my horse into my shot. So this is what we want. We want to be able to swing our loop at the area we want. Then when we deliver, we step and relax. See how when that loop come around, I pushed it and give it a little more to get more loop? I want more tip. The more tip and the more coverage you have, the more area you can rope, the more you can win, the more cattle you catch. And that's the end of it right there. Thanks for watching, and be looking for more videos.